Have you ever tried to explain something and the only way you could do so was to use very graphic images of what you are trying to explain? Sometimes it might be language choices. So, for example, at a church we were once at, we had a young man come in on a Wednesday evening. He wasn't there for the meal. He said he had something to share, a message from God, and he was finally given an opportunity to speak. And he was talking about how God loved the church, but the church needed to become a praying church. And in the process of delivering this message, he used the F word. People immediately dismissed him and the message because this word was in it, when the reality was that the rest of what he was saying really seemed spot on. It just had a very strong word in the middle of the message. Now, in case you're wondering, God does use strong wording sometimes to get his message across. And a great example of this is something I stumbled across today in Ezekiel 23, verses 20 and 21, where God is talking about the unfaithfulness of his people. He uses graphic imagery. It's kind of gross. And I was appalled. And then I realized God's trying to get someone's attention here. We see this throughout Scripture. Sometimes there are things that might be said to offend, or examples that are used to offend. For example, God also told Ezekiel to cook his food over human excrement. It was to be a sign, but Ezekiel complained and God relented. So God does use strong things to get our attention. The key is to pay attention when he is doing this. Why does God need to use strong imagery or strong words? What is he trying to convey? So don't just be offended because things seem like they're meant to offend. Dig in. Try to understand the heart of God a little bit more as you explore his word, and listen to people who are speaking on his behalf. Blessings on you today.